Did you know that fear can be one of the biggest factors that paralyzes us in critical moments? Imagine what you could achieve if fear wasn't in the way. What would you do if you weren't afraid? How different would your life look? Hey there. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something we all experience, yet often let control us: fear. Conquering fear during challenging moments isn't just important for success. It's the key to personal growth, resilience, and unlocking new levels of potential you didn't even know existed. We've all been there. Maybe it's the fear of public speaking, standing in front of a crowd with sweaty palms and shaky knees. Or maybe it's that high-stakes job interview where the outcome could change your life. Perhaps it's an uncomfortable conversation you've been avoiding with someone you care about, but the fear of their reaction keeps you silent. These fears, although common, can hold us back. They sneak into our thoughts and whisper doubts about our abilities, leaving us frozen or causing us to miss out on incredible opportunities altogether. But here's the good news. Fear, while natural, doesn't have to control you. Let me repeat that. Fear is natural, but it doesn't have to be in the driver's seat of your life. The more we let fear dictate our actions, the smaller our world becomes. That's right. The more we shrink away from the things that scare us, the more limited our life becomes. So today, let's change that. Let's learn how to push through the fear and expand our horizons. Understanding fear. Before we dive into how to conquer fear, let's break down what fear actually is. Fear is a survival mechanism. It's your brain's way of protecting you from danger. Back in ancient times, fear was the thing that stopped us from getting too close to a lion or wandering too far from the safety of our tribe. But in today's world, where we aren't running from predators, fear manifests in different ways, like fear of failure, rejection, or criticism. But here's the thing. Most of the fears we experience today are not life-threatening. They're psychological, emotional barriers that exist in our minds, not physical threats. Realizing that many of our fears are simply mental obstacles is the first step toward conquering them. Once you see fear for what it is, just a signal from your brain trying to keep you safe, you can take a step back and make a conscious choice about how you want to respond. Visualization, the power of seeing success. Now that we understand fear, let's talk about one of the most powerful tools to overcome it: visualization. Have you ever noticed that athletes or high performers often talk about seeing the win before it happens? That's visualization in action. When you visualize yourself successfully tackling a challenge, you're not just daydreaming, you're priming your brain to expect success. Here's how it works. Close your eyes and picture yourself in that challenging moment, whether it's giving a presentation, walking into that job interview, or having that tough conversation. Now imagine it going well, really well. See yourself speaking clearly, feeling confident, and achieving the outcome you want. Feel the success in your body, hear the positive reactions around you, and experience the relief of having conquered that moment. Visualization works because the brain doesn't differentiate between real and imagined experiences as much as we think. By vividly imagining a positive outcome, you're essentially tricking your brain into believing you've already succeeded. This boosts your confidence and reduces the fear response when the actual moment arrives. Breathing exercises, calming the mind and body. Visualization is powerful for the mind, but what about when fear takes over your body? You know what I'm talking about: the racing heart, the shallow breaths, the tightness in your chest. When fear kicks in, your body reacts with a fight-or-flight response, preparing you for action. But in most cases, you don't need to fight or flee. You need calm. You need focus. Enter breathing exercises. When fear strikes, your breath is one of the quickest ways to bring yourself back to a place of control. Deep, focused breaths can help calm your nervous system, signaling to your brain that you're safe. Here's a simple technique you can try: the 4-7-8 method. Breathe in deeply for a count of 4, hold your breath for 7 seconds, then exhale slowly for a count of 8. Repeat this a few times, and you'll notice your heart rate slowing down and a sense of calm washing over you. Breathing exercises don't just help in the moment, they're a great tool for long-term management of fear and anxiety. Practicing deep breathing regularly can reduce your overall stress levels, making it easier to handle fear when it arises. Positive affirmations. Rewiring your thoughts. Now let's talk about your thoughts. The way you speak to yourself has a huge impact on how you handle fear. If your inner dialogue is full of doubt and negativity, fear is going to win every time. But if you consciously choose to fill your mind with positive, empowering thoughts, you'll build a mental shield against fear. This is where positive affirmations come in. Affirmations are short, powerful statements that reinforce your belief in yourself. They might sound simple, but over time, they can actually rewire your brain. Repeating phrases like, "I am capable," "I can handle this," or "I am stronger than my fear" might feel strange at first, but they have a profound impact on your mindset. Think about it this way. Every time you repeat a positive affirmation, you're sending a message to your subconscious mind, reminding it of your strength and resilience. Over time, these messages get internalized, and you start to believe them on a deeper level. So, the next time fear shows up, you'll have a mental arsenal of empowering thoughts to counter it. Personal story. Facing fear head-on. Let me share a personal story here. There was a time when fear almost stopped me from taking a big leap in my life, whether it was making a life-changing decision or simply stepping out of my comfort zone. I was consumed by all the what-ifs and the potential for failure. I hesitated, and for a moment, I let fear win. But then something shifted. I decided that the pain of staying stuck was greater than the fear of moving forward. So I faced that fear head-on. Was it easy? Absolutely not. But the moment I chose to act in spite of my fear, something incredible happened. I realized that fear was just a temporary feeling, a cloud that passes, not a permanent barrier. That experience taught me that the power of facing your fear is that it's always the gateway to something greater. On the other side of fear is growth, freedom, and the realization that you are stronger than you think. Fear as a step, not a stop sign. Let's circle back to a key point. Fear is just a step in the journey, not the final destination. Every time you face fear and push through it, you grow. You become more resilient, more confident, and more capable. The goal isn't to eliminate fear entirely. That's impossible. The goal is to learn how to manage it, to keep moving forward even when fear tries to hold you back. So the next time you're facing a challenge and fear creeps in, remember the strategies we've covered. Visualize your success, practice your breathing exercises, and fill your mind with positive affirmations. Fear might always be present, but it doesn't have to control you. Now it's your turn. What fears have you conquered, or what are you still facing? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. And if you want more tips on personal growth and conquering challenges, be sure to check out the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more great content. Remember, fear is just a feeling. It doesn't define you. The more you face it, the stronger you become. So go out there, conquer your fear, and take control of your life. Thanks for watching.